Hello and welcome to Tuesday's edition of Cracking the Cryptic, where we've got some Fog of War for you today in a puzzle called Unique Under the Fog by Visumation. And this puzzle actually has a very similar rule set to a puzzle I did on the channel a couple of weeks ago, which I absolutely loved. It was by Belamis, if I'm not mistaken. And the idea is that you can see that these are all the same type of line, and you can't repeat a digit on them. And it led to some really lovely logic in that earlier puzzle. This puzzle also is incredibly highly rated. It's been recommended to us a lot, and I think it's got legs. I think this could become a bit of a I don't know, a type of Sudoku. And I'll read the rules of this one in a moment or two's time, but this is what I'm going to attempt for you in today's video. If you've never seen Fog of War before, you're in for a treat. Now, what else can I tell you about? Well, last night we streamed Blueprints. I had an absolute blast. This is this wonderful game. It is very, very odd. You basically have to explore a mansion, and you sort of create the mansion anew on each day. So the first day you create a bit of a mansion, and then you get stuck. And then the day refreshes and you have to build the mansion again. And that means the route through the mansion changes. And the idea is that we have to find room 46 or something, which we haven't found yet. But we did make some really interesting discoveries yesterday. It is a great game. And we discovered that some people in the chat have played 160 days of mansioning, which we haven't. We've done about 6. But we are definitely going to return to it. Keep an eye on if you're subscribed, you should get an announcement when we decide to stream again. But yeah, we're definitely going to continue our journey through the Blueprints mansion. And if you want to watch last night's stream, I definitely recommend it. Actually, click the link. I'll try and remember to put it on the screen now. Other than that, over on Patreon, we have got Blobs's Oil and Water Sudoku Hunt. This is where we were yesterday, where 1,500 of our patrons had solved the intro puzzle, and astonishingly 269 had solved the first, basically had done enough to enter the competition. So let's see, 269. This is mad. It's going up by loads. It's nearly 100 overnight. It's phenomenal, and it's a testament to Blobs. So many people are sort of getting stuck in and becoming sort of addicted in the best ways, if you like, to trying to get through just the next puzzle, then the next puzzle. Do have a go. You'll have an absolute blast. It's over on Patreon right now, as is a lot of other extra content. But let's move on. Let's talk about birthdays. I've got 4 birthdays to do today. We'll start off with Damien over there in Vienna. Damien, you've turned 20 today, and I know this because your girlfriend, I'm going to say Tabitha, I hope I'm saying that correctly. It looks like Tabitha, but without the H. But Tabitha wrote to us and said that you do enjoy watching the channel, and she clearly loves you a great deal. And hopes that this will make you smile. So Damien, have a brilliant birthday today. I hope you get some chocolate cake. Many happy returns. Someone who's not having chocolate cake is Ilse. Ilse very amusingly wrote in to say that she was neither naked nor single, but she goes to bed often with me and wakes up often with Mark, which made me laugh. And Ilse is a secret age. What could that be? Well, I mean, we shall never reveal a lady's age if it's not strictly necessary. So a secret age, if you've watched the channel for a while, you might know how old Ilse is. Ilse's having her parents' apple pie today. So I hope that apple pie is... I know you're not a fan of chocolate cake, Ilse, but apple pie can be great. It can be great. It's often about the quality of the pie, which I like when it has sort of a glaze of almost brown sugar on the top. That sounds good, doesn't it? Oh, now, here we have a birthday for a constructor. Soter, it's your 40th today, big 4-0. I know this because people like Marty Sears wrote in and told us it was your birthday. However, I have been badly prepared. This puzzle apparently is what I need to do today, but I am going to do one of your puzzles soon, or at least attempt one, so I'm sorry, it's going to be a belated birthday present for you, but I will be trying one soon, and I hope you have a great birthday today in any case. And finally, a friend of mine, Steve Mulligan. We've been friends for years and years from the crossword world. It's Steve's birthday today. He definitely deserves a birthday shout out, because Steve is responsible for us even ever considering the game Monument Valley, which we did a stream of a month or so ago. And what a great game that is. We are going to do, or attempt to do, Monument Valley 2 in due course as well, and hopefully even Monument Valley 3, which I think is the game that Steve originally recommended to me. But that I think that has to be ported onto PC before we can play it on a stream. Anyway, Steve, I hope you have a great birthday today, my friend, and I hope you get some chocolate cake. And they are all the birthdays, so why don't we get on with some solving and have a look at Unique Under the Fog by Visumation. The rules are as follows. Oh, I've got a pen in the way of my keyboard. Oh, my keyboard is very annoying at the moment. The E key, when I press it, sometimes it doesn't register that there's an E at all, but much more often when I press the E, I get about 17 E's in a row. It's a mechanical keyboard by Zowie originally, which I got because of Flash from StarCraft 2. And it has done good service, but I don't know what's wrong with it. I got the E key off, and I couldn't see any, there's no dirt or anything under the keypad. So if anybody knows how to fix my E key, please drop a comment and let me know. I would be most grateful. It would save me from a lot of typos when doing the Times crossword. Anyway, sorry. These are the rules of this puzzle. We have got normal Sudoku rules apply, so I've got to put the digits 1 to 9 once each in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. Digits on a purple Renban line. I think that's meant to be form a non-repeating set of consecutive digits. So, if this digit here was a 1, let's not put it in case it is a 1, but if this was a 1, this line would contain 1, 2, and 3. And those digits can be in any order, so we could do something like that. That would be a legitimate way of filling a Renban line. Now, Visumation has been incredibly kind to the folk who suffer with colourblindness. I'm sort of one of those, but I can see the difference between this blue and this pink. But the RB is sort of a reinforcement that these are Renbanic lines. Box borders divide blue region sum lines, RS lines, into segments with the same sum. So, okay, that's going to be more complicated. So we've got a segment here, because obviously this box divides the line into just this cell, but we don't know where these go to under the fog. So let's say that one does that, and that one does that. Then we can do some shading. We can do that and that, for example. But this is more difficult to see because we don't know what's going on under the fog. But that's an example of how this could work. Neighbouring digits on a green German whisper must have a difference of at least 5. And these are going to be labelled with GW. So imagine there's a line that looks like this. And let's imagine this was a 1 on the line. Then this digit would have to be at least equal to 6, because it must be at least 5 different from 1. So it would be 6, 7, 8, or 9 is how that would work. And now there's more rules. Neighbouring digits on a red line must alternate parity, P. So let's put a red line in. If that's a red line and that was odd, then this would be even. We did a lot of that yesterday, didn't we? What an incredible puzzle that was from the Cogito. And then this would be odd again. So 147 snooker maximum. Hope you all watched the World Snooker Championship. I do love snooker. And my ambition in life, actually, which I still have not achieved, is to own and be able to play on a full-size snooker table. I think it's the most incredible game. But anyway, that's by the by. I'm wibbling again. Let's carry on. Digits separated by a black dot are in a 1:2 ratio. So that means one of the digits will be double the other. So let's imagine there was a little black dot between these two squares, and let's imagine this square was a 2. Then this square would either be 4, 4 because 4 is double 2, or it could be 1 because 2 is double 1. That's how black dots work. Digits separated by a white dot are consecutive, so let's imagine there's a white dot between these two cells, and let's imagine this is a 2, then this would either be 1 or 3 in order to be consecutive with the digit 2. Cells with a grey square contain an even digit. Okay, so if this had a grey square, it would be even. Each constraint type may contain no repeated digits anywhere in this puzzle, e.g., if one Renban line contains a 5, then no other Renban line may contain a 5. So it's a really simple development of a rule. I really like it as an idea. And then it says, additionally, the grid is partially covered in fog. Placing a correct digit may clear fog somewhere in the grid, I think that should read. So if we did get this digit, it might clear the fog from that cell or that cell. We don't know. But Visumation will have designed the puzzle so that the sort of logical path is revealed to us. There will be no guessing required. And yeah, I mean, it's just Fog of War. If you've never done one, these are just brilliant. The way to play is to click the link under the video as usual. But now I get to play. Let's get cracking. And I suppose fairly obviously, look, there are 9 Renbanic cells in Vision. So we know that these, well, actually we know more than I was about to say. We know that one of these Renbans must be 1, 2, 3, one must be 4, 5, 6, and one must be 7, 8, 9. That's the only way they can't have a repeated digit on them. Now, okay. Okay, I don't actually see how to use that. Which is a bit worrying, because that suggests we've got to use this then. Well, this is quite a high digit. We can say that. Okay, let's assume that this blue line is as short as it could be given the sort of grid furniture we can see. So that would be its makeup, wouldn't it? Now we know that this digit is definitely greater than all 4 of these digits because it's the sum in each case of the domino. And the minimum I could populate these digits with would be 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is at least 5. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is a terrible pencil mark. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean something? Yes. Yes, it does. Good grief, that's weird. Yeah, that's really beautiful. I think. Okay, so how could this be on the lower side of the options? So how could this be 5 or 6? And the answer is, I don't think it can be. Let's think about that for a moment. Let's put, I'm just going to put a 6 in there. I could actually do it in big. I could, because I don't think it is a 6. But anyway, let's not do it. Let's put 6 in there. And think about the effect of that on the Renbans that are here and here. Now, the most obvious thing about these two Renbans is that they can't contain a 6. That is very clear. And that means that this is going to be the 4, 5, 6 Renban. But the next thing we need to think about is okay. Is it possible then for either of these to be the 1, 2, 3 Renban? And the answer is no. Because if either of these was the 1, 2, 3 Renban, how would you fill these two digits? They would be at least 4 plus 5, which is much more than 6. And obviously everything I've just said works absolutely the same way if this was 5. So this digit is not... Right, this is really clever actually, it's really clever. So this digit is not 5 or 6, so it is 7, 8 or 9. And now of course, neither of these Renbans can be 7, 8 or 9. So this is 7, 8 or 9. And one of these... Yes, I've got it now. I've got it. It's taken me a few minutes, but I've got it. Right. So one of these, I don't know which one, is a 1, 2, 3 triple. Now what's that going to do for the region sum line that it points at, the domino, either that domino or that domino? Imagine this was 1, 2, 3. What's this? Well, the answer is it's 4, 5. It cannot be more than 4, 5 because this needs to be a single digit number, and 4 and 5 already add up to 9. And of course that logic is symmetrical. If this was 1, 2, 3, this would be a minimum of 4, 5, but in any way this is always 9. Right. So, that's revealed a new region sum line. Oh. Okay, I can see one thing about that. It's also revealed this as well, though. Oh, I see. Yes, okay, so we've got a choice of things to look at now. I don't know. Okay, one of the things I'm going to tell you, I don't know what the implication of it is, but I will just tell you. Those are 9 cells. So just as we had all 9 digits on the Renbans, we now have all 9 digits on the region sum lines. Now, okay, so there's an implication of that that's mathematical. Yeah, this is, I mean, actually, so I'm not going to do what I was going to do over there. I'm going to talk about Ilse. Ilse, who turned a secret age today. Ilse, I'm going to reveal your age. I'm so sorry about this, but I can't help it. There is a Sudoku secret, and it's something I share with only my very favourite people. And if you're watching this video, of course you're one of my favourite people. I'm going to tell you what it is. Now, it's the following. Let's think about a whole row of Sudoku numbers. We actually know what that row will add up to because of the rules of Sudoku. Because we know this row contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, it sums to 45, which is the triangular number for 9. 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 45. Now, look at this. That is a 9-cell sequence. In some, we don't know the order of the digits, but we know it's all 9 different digits. So these blue digits add up to 45. But this congregation here adds up to 27. And we know that because this is 9, they must add up to 9, and they must add up to 9. 3 9s are 27. So this adds up to the difference between 45 and 27, which is 18. 18 divided by 2, because there are 2 segments, is 9. So this adds up to 9, and this adds up to 9, this adds up to 9, and this adds up to 9. And presumably that means something. I know that 4 and 5 are either there or there within the sequence, don't I? Because whichever one of these is 1, 2, 3... Oh no, hang on, I know how to do this. I know, it's to do with the other logic I saw. Look over here. This is a 7, 8, 9 triple. We know this Renban has none of 7, 8 and 9 on it. So where are we putting 7, 8 and 9 in this box? Well, by Sudoku, they've got to populate this 2 by 2, don't they? And that means one of those digits, at least, is on this black dot. But black dots in Sudoku are strange creatures. They can't have the digits 5, 7 and 9 on them. Why is that? Well, let's think about it. If we put 5, 7 or 9 on a black dot, the other digit on the black dot would have to be either double 5, 7 or 9, well, 10, 14 and 18 are not Sudoku digits, or half 5, 7 and 9, and 2.5, 3.5 and 4.5 are not integers, so they do not belong in Sudoku. And that means that this is a 7-9 pair, but that means 8 is on this black dot, and 8 must partner 4. And now this can't be 4, 5, 6, so it is 1, 2, 3. This is 4, 5, 6. This is 4, 5, and we're off to the races here. We're cooking with gas all of a sudden. 6, 7, 8 go into those cells. Yes, and now we need to think about which of these dominoes is the 3, 6 domino. Because it's not that one and it's not that one. So it must be that one. These squares are 1, 8 and 2, 7 in some order. And that digit is that's not a 3 in the corner, but it is a 3 by Sudoku. And now this is, well, it's not 4, 8 because we've had 4 and 8 on this. So it's either 3, 6, which would be a 3 here and a 6 here. It can't be 2, 4, can it? So it's either 3, 6 or it's 1, 2. Well, okay, no, I'm not going to use that though. I'm going to use the fact that I can think about 4 in this box. I mean, it's outrageous, Visumation. You're making me do Sudoku in your Sudoku puzzle, but I will do it. 4 is here. So 4 in column 7 is in one of those 3, but we know it can't go on the black dot again. Otherwise it would repeat. So that is a 4. Ooh, whoa. Okay, we've got a German whispers line here. The middle digit of which is 6, 7 or 8. Well, it's not 6. Let's talk about some of the secrets of German whispers, for they are legion. The first secret is you can never put 5 on a whisper line. And that's because the next digit would have to be 5 different at least from 5. And if you go up, again, we're into sort of double digit territory. And if we go down, we're into negative numbers or 0. So there's no 5. But that means that what you're going to have is every digit on a German whisper either has the quality of being below 5 or above 5. And the point is that you can't have 2 consecutive digits from the same polarity, if you like. So this is higher than 5. Could this also be higher than 5? No, because if this is from 6, 7, 8, 9, whoopsie, how could we make those 2 digits 5 apart at least? If they were 9 and 6, which is the furthest they could be apart, they would only be 3 apart. That's not enough. So this is going to be lower. It's actually not 4, because 4 can only partner 9, which isn't available. And that's going to be lower. So this is a 1 or a 2. This can't be 6, because 6 can only be next to 1. 6 and 1 are sort of monogamous along green lines. They only have one possible digit that can partner up with them. And now that's not 6. I'm trying to see what to do. I don't know. I can see this digit. Let's just make it yellow for a second. It must be here, mustn't it, in this domino, in column 3. So it's up there somewhere. Oh dear, am I about to get badly stuck? I may be. Ah, okay, I see. Look at this box. Where are 5 and 6 in this box? The answer is there. So these digits are from 1, 2 and 3, but the important thing there is we can't put 3, 6 anymore on here. So this is 1, 2. This is definitely 3. It didn't clear fog. I was hoping it was going to clear fog. Oh dear. Okay, so 8 is down there by Sudoku. Visumation. What are you playing at? Making me do all this Sudoku in your Sudoku puzzle. I was going to say that can't be 3, but it could be. 3 can be next to 8. If this was 7, this would have to be a 1, 2 pair, and then that digit would go with this domino. And also, so there would be a 1, 2 pair in box 1. Golly, I can't see what to do at all. Oh, I see. These two digits add up to... Yeah, because that digit here, I should have extrapolated the logic with this cell. So that digit is down there. So these can't add up to 9. So if that's 8, because this red digit has to be down there, doesn't it, in the column? So if this is 8, this has to be 2. If this is 7, this has to be 1. Feels like that's trying to do something. Wow. I have to say, I'm a massive fan of constructors who can do this in puzzles. I mean, there can't be anything tricky here. There's nothing tricksy, isn't it? It's not, it's not nasty, tricksy little hobbitses. It's just... It should be obvious to me. I'm so sorry it's not. Because there's nothing hidden. At least I don't think there is. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not meaning to be obtuse or difficult. Oh, what on earth am I meant to do here? Is it going to be... I don't know. I don't know where to look. This is really odd. Okay. We've got 7 and 9 are definitely down here. Does that mean anything? I don't think it does. Have I not remembered a rule? I've got to keep... I've got one German whisper, haven't I? I have got different black dots, but I can't see a third black dot. I know that though... Oh, I see. Yes, I've got it. Oh, this is a 6. That's really clever. Yes, okay. I just had to slightly extend my logic on red. So what do I mean? I mean that there's definitely a 7 or 8 in this yellow pair, isn't there? And then I've got that digit. So this must be 6. Ah, okay, that's good. Okay, well played, Visumation. That completely foxed me. Now I've got a whispers line up here. Oh, well. Now, okay, this one I understand better because I'm thinking about 7s and 8s. Right. This one has no 7s and 8s on it. How do I know that? Well, because this digit is looking at it, so obviously that whatever that digit can't be on there. But that digit's already been on a green line, so that digit can't be on there. 6 can't be on here. So the only high digit, the only digit of 6, 7, 8 and 9 I can put on this whisper is 9, and therefore I can't put the 9 in those two positions, because if I say if this is 9, I'm going to oscillate polarity. I'll go 9, low, high again, and there's no option. That's 9, I think. I think that was 9 logically, but didn't clear any fog. So these squares are 1s, 2s and 4s. So 4, okay, 4 must be here, mustn't it? Because if this was a 1-2 pair, 1 and 2 would be knocked off the other whisper, and that could only be a 3. Oh, that's it. No, it's better. It's better, isn't it? Those are the 4 low digits that are capable of going on green lines in this puzzle. So where's the 3? The answer is there, and that's going to make this an 8. It's really lovely. That's got to be 8 now. That's... I don't know what that is. Oh, yes I do. Yes I do, because we worked out these couldn't add up to 9, didn't we? So this has got to be 2. And this is a 1-8 pair. And this is a... Whoopsie. It's a 2-7 pair is what I'm trying to indicate. So now 2 and 3. So this becomes a 1-4 pair. That's an 8. So this is a 7. That should clear fog. It did. Now... Okay, so now let's take stock of Sudoku. What are these digits? The answer is 1, 4, 5. Okay, that doesn't seem to be resolved. Oh no, don't get stuck again. How can we get stuck again? No? Okay, sorry. I'll see something in a minute, probably. Oh. Nearly. 2 and 3. Yes, okay, these are 2, 3, 8. 2, 3 and 8 in this box have to go in those cells because they're not equal to 4, 5 or 6. So that's 2, 3, 8. This is 1, 7, 9 by Sudoku. That's not 9. 7, 9. This isn't 1. So 4, 5 and 6 are left to be placed in the column. And if that's 7, then that's 8. And 7, 8 in this box have to go there. So these would be... Oh, I've got another visitor from the insect kingdom. What's that? Oh, go away. You're not making a very waspy sound, but you look like a wasp. 2, 5, that would make this. So that wouldn't be 5. Go away. No, you're not a wasp. You're a bee. Hello. Did you say? I don't know if you could see that on the camera. 2, 5 here. Is that okay? 4, 6. 3, 8. 7. Don't know. Not sure. What about... No, that's not a good question. So these digits are 2, 5, 7, 8. Oh, I see. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, look at row 3. Where are those two? In row 3. They're not here. They don't seem to be able to be in any of those. So those two are those two. Which means one of them is this one, and that must be an 8. Yes. Okay, good. So that's an 8. This is 1 or 7, because it must be a friend of this. This is no longer an 8. when I said 1, well, this can't be 1 is what I meant to say, because it has to be from 7, 8, 9. I don't know if I did actually say that, but it felt like I misspoke, and I didn't mean to do that. There's a 7, 9 pair now in the row, so I need 1, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5. There must be a 2 in one of those squares. It's a really buzzy insect. I wonder whether I've got, you know, like a beehive or something, a nest in the roof, and that's why they keep coming in this year. Oh, I see. Right, look here. This is a P line, which is a parity line. Now, I think if the parity oscillates, one of those digits is odd, and the only odd digit seems to be 5. So that digit becomes a 4. Didn't clear anything. Oh, actually, maybe it's going to work over here. Maybe we'll get... Yes, there we go. We got some extra bonus with another parity line up here. It's more difficult to put an even number on this one, isn't it? I'm just seeing it's got 4 and 8 on it. So... can we do something with that? If it's got... It's either got to have a 6 here, or it's got to have a 2 here. One of those things seems to be true. Ah, no, I see. I see. When I got a 4 here, what I could have done is got rid of a 4 from this one, look. So this has got 6 on it. And now this parity domino here must have an even digit, but it's not 6, 4 or 8. It's got to have 2. And the 2 must go there. So that's a 2. That's a 1. That's not a 2. This row, we have not pencil marked 1, 4, 5, which has to be in this square. This is odd and is not 1 and not 9. So, or 7 actually. That's 3 or 5. And it's not 5 because we've already had 5 on a parity line. So that's 3. That's 3. That's 2. So 2 is in one of those cells. Is that Maverick flying over? I'm getting assailed by flying things. I'm so sorry. Oh, well, that was a breakthrough, wasn't it? What does it mean, though? Oh, do I know what that is now? It depends, doesn't it? If this is even, if it's even, it can't be 2, it can't be 8, and it can't be 6. It would be 4, but it looks like it might be able to be 4. In fact, those digits there are 4, 7, 9. Let's pencil mark that in. Okay, so if this was odd, this would be 6, this would be 5. That might be okay. Now I'm trying not to sneeze. I really am. I think I've managed it. Oh dear. Okay, so what does this mean? I don't know. What? Okay, if it's not Sudoku, what's it going to be? It would have to be some way of using the lines that I've not used, and it's only that cell that I think is available. I've got to put 6 into one of those squares, but I don't think there's a restriction. He says slowly in case there's one suddenly emerges. Gosh, I don't know. Or could it be Sudoku somehow? What do I need in column? In column 9, I need 5, 6, 7, 9. I just don't have enough sort of information in the rows, I think, to make much progress there. Okay, so we've got to try something different. I wonder, is there... Oh, no. No, what I was about to say isn't true. So far, I've got parity lines with 2, 3, 5, 6. So that is not affecting this digit, is it? Can lines overlap in this puzzle? I'm wondering if that can go into here. Let me just read the rules again. Oh, there's loads of stuff we haven't seen. We haven't seen any even digits, grey squares yet. I've not seen any white dots, have I? That's a bit strange. Okay. Wow. So I haven't seen those. I can't see anything about whether things can overlap or not, so I'm not sure how to use that. Please stop buzzing. It's most distracting. Right, let's try and do some Sudoku then. What could it be? Do I know the order of the 1 and the 4 here? Is that somehow known to me? If that's a 4, that's a 5, that's a 1. That looks very... Actually, look, there is a 1 up here. I hadn't noticed that, but there is. So in this box, the digits I've never pencil marked, that one is 5 or 6. Oh, that looks like it's trying to do something for us. Don't know. Not sure. What else could it be? It could be... I feel like it must be this digit somehow, but I don't see why I'm meant to know exactly what it is. Oh, 4? No, 4's got 4 possible positions in box thingy. 2? Is it 2 somehow? It nearly is, but not quite. Where's 5 in this column? The answer is I haven't got a clue, but it's definitely at the bottom of the column because it's not in these 2 cells. There's probably some Sudoku going on along here, is there? Maybe could I colour 7s and 9s or something? 3 is in one of those 3 cells in box 5. 8 is in one of these 3 cells. I'm properly trying to do Sudoku now. This is completely anathema to me. And what does this mean? I don't know. Oh, goodness. Go on, fly away. There's nothing for you here. I don't keep my chocolate cake in my attic room. Let's try another thing. Where should we look? That can't be 4, look. Whoops. That can't be 4 and then took out 7. Right, so there is a 4 down here. Do we care? I would care if it was there. I really would care. Because then I would know the parity of this line. If that's 4, oh, maybe that's impossible. If that's 4, that would be 6. And if that's 7 or 9, this would be 6. I don't know, there's so much real estate that we've not filled. It doesn't feel very propitious even to study that to me. What do we need in here? 5, 6, 7, 9. 5, 6, 7, 9. I don't know anything again. Oh, 5, 6 here. Is that doing something? As if... Oh, these can't be 5, 6 because that's a 5 or a 6. Wow. If there was more green line under the fog, because we couldn't put 5 on a green line, could we? The digits that are left... Oh no, we can't have... I don't think we can have another green line in the puzzle, because the digits that we haven't put on green lines are 5, 6 and 7. And there's no... Even a dominoed green line, those two digits can't be 5 apart, can they? So that's not going to work. Okay. What's going on then? I do know one of these is an 8. Is that somehow clever? I don't think it is. And then the other digit is going to be in one of those two squares. But I don't think I know which one. Oh. No. Sorry, I had another bad thought there. 2, 3, 3. I'm stuck. I'm totally stuck. Well done, Visumation. You've completely got me again. And it's infuriating because I'm sure that... Well, no, I'm not sure. It's probably Sudoku, knowing me. That's probably what I'm not spotting. But it's all very well knowing or feeling that. It's a totally different thing. Trying to work out what that means. If that's 1, that would be 1. That would be 8. Would we care? If that's 1, that would be 2. 2 could be in any of those positions. If this is 4, there would be a 4 in one of those two. If this is 4, there'd be a 4 in one of those two. What's going on? The thing that's going on is... I mean, the only cell that I seem to not know the answer to, that's on a line, is this one. So is there some way... either that I know the order of that 5 and 6. I'm looking across here to see if there's anything I can avail myself of, but I don't think that there is. Or is there a way that... I haven't got a clue. The more I look at this, the more it seems... Do I... Okay, let's double click. 4s. And there's also a 4 in there. There's also a 4 in here. So I do know quite a lot about 4s. And actually there's a 4 down there as well. And there's a 4 in there if I'm not mistaken. And then... Well... No, this doesn't have to be a sequence. Okay, I don't think it's 4s. Could it be 6s? I've only got 1 6. That's a terrible digit to choose. 9. Could it be 9s? Doesn't look good, does it? We've got 2 of those. 8s. I've got 3 8s. And a few pencil marked. I have got some pencil marked 8s around the piece. I don't think it's 8. 7 I've only got 1 of. So I very much doubt is that 2s. Or do I know the order of this 1, 2 somehow? Or is it this column? 5, 6, 7, 9. Let's fully pencil mark it just in case there's something going on. So 3. 3 is in that domino. I didn't know that. Okay. Let's try... There's nothing about the ordering of this, is there? Providing we just know the digit pairs, that's completely legitimate. Wow. Visumation. What have you done? What have you done? Do I know what they are? 2, 5, 7, 8. So these are from... oh, there it is. Okay. If I was more diligent at pencil marking, 5, 7, 8 triple there means this square is a 1. Oh, okay. At least. Well, it's not surprising. It was Sudoku. So this is a 4, 6 pair. And there's a new line that we've got, which is parity. Okay, let's draw it in. Oh, whoopsie. So, I mean, it might go further. How many have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if it does extend, it can only extend 1 further. And if... right, we've had 2 even digits so far. So I'm just thinking if those 2 were even on the parity line, we would know that that's a 4, 8 pair. And that might break. Although I can't see why. And the other alternative... oh, I see, right. Oh, that's sick. Right, I can do this bit. Okay, look at this line. So either these 2 are even, in which case we've worked out that they have to be a 4, 8 pair, or this is even, and what even digit are we going to make this if it's even? It's not 2, it's not 4, it's not 6, we've already had one of those on a parity line, so it would be 8. So there is an 8 in one of these 3 positions, although I don't know where, and look, that aligns with the 8s in box 7. So where is 8 in the bottom row of the puzzle? It's not in any of those cells. It's there. Oh, and we earned some goodies for that. So now, well, okay, this has to be 3, 6. It's the only valid option that's left. Can't be 1, 2, 4 or 8. And 5, 7 or 9 we talked about earlier. So this is 3, this is 6. That's going to put a 5 in the corner. So this is 7, 9. By Sudoku, this is 5, I think. So that, oh, that's good. Right, so now that's 5, that's 6. So this is odd, I suppose, is one implication. So now, I don't know what that means. It probably means something. Do I know more now about... yes, I must... I see. So this isn't 5. This is a 1, 4, 6 triple up here. And this is a 7, 9 pair. Right, so there is a 7, 9 pair in row thingy. The row 8 being the technical term for thingy. Now, so this is either a 4, 8 pair or it's a 1, 3 pair because it can't be 5, 7 or 9. Now, is there a reason we know one way or the other? It's not, that's it. It's not 1, 3. I've had 3 on the parity line. So it can't be odd. So this is 4, 8. That is definitely not an 8. This is a 1. This is an 8. This is a 1. This is a 2. So 2 is in one of those squares. And this digit should be available. 3, I think, by Sudoku. So that is not 3. And this is odd and is not 3. So it is... oh, goodness. Is it? It's not 5, actually, either. So it's 1, 7 or 9. So, but it's not that one, whatever that one turns out to be. Oh, actually, that is interesting. Let's just take a quick look at that. That digit is there in box 9. So here's an interesting question. Where is that digit in this box? Well, it's not here by Sudoku. There's a 7, 9 pair looking at that cell. So it's there because it can't repeat on the parity collection. That digit is 7 or 9. And that's a 7, 9 pair and this is a 1. That is beautiful. Oh, that is beautiful logic. Now, there's a 1 in one of those squares. Oh, nearly. Okay, so the odd digit on this one, we can now see is not 1, 5 or 7. So it's either 9, which would have to accompany 8, and it would have to be a 9 here with an 8 here, or it's 3, so the 3 would be here, and this would be 2 or 4, so it would be 2. So that is the total panoply of options on this white dot. Okay, so let's think about that. What does that mean? Is there anything there that's impossible? Don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, that digit's available. That's a 5, just by dint of Sudoku. So this column, we've got quite a lot done in, haven't we? 2, 6, 8 to place. Where's 8 in the column? There is the answer. That's great, because now that has to be 2. That has to be 3. That's 2, that's 7. That's 7, that's 9. Now, in this column, what we were just looking at, was it 2s and 6s? Yeah, so where's the 2 in the column? It's there. That's 6, that's 6, that's 5. That's 5, that's 1, that's 1, that's 9. That's 3, that's 6. Come on. Come on. Don't. We can we keep this going, please? Oh, yeah, that 9 is doing that one. So that's 7. The purple one's a 7. So this is a 4. And these squares in the bottom row are 6, 9, which we can do. So hopefully... Well, what have we not done now? Is it Sudoku that we... Oh, look, there's a 1, 4 pair here, so that's a 5. And what was the... Oh, 2 we can place. There's a 2 here. Oh, okay, now we've found an even digit. So that can't be 1, and that's a 4, 6 pair. So this is 1. There's another even digit we've just discovered. But let's try and use what we've just learned. Well, no, I'll use this. That's got to be even. So that's 4, that's 5, that's 4, that's 8. So that's 8. That's 7. Ah, here we go. Well, I think we've finished, have we? No, I shouldn't have said that. That's 5, though. Now, what else? That's 7, I think. So that's 7, that's 9. Oh no, deadly pattern. Bobbins. I've messed it up. Oh no, I haven't. Because this digit has already appeared in an even cell. That's gorgeous. Oh, that's very clever. Not of me, I hasten to add. Visumation has totally had me over there. That's brilliant. That's a brilliant puzzle. Absolutely lovely. Loved it. It completely foxed me on many occasions, but some of the logic is superb. The whole thing. You can see what I mean. It is a very, very interesting rule set. And I think it could become very popular, but let me know what you thought of that one. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Yeah, we'll have a look at the comments later. We enjoy the comments, especially when they're kind. And we'll be back later with another edition of Cracking the Cryptic.